hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet.
Everything's there!
And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's Gamemaster Dan Billet.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, thank you, Brett, and thank you, kids. Welcome to the show that is the game of games, meaning that every episode we play games, and every episode is a game where my fellow hosts will accumulate points solely at my discretion.
Great job.
All right. For answering questions, some of which might start something like, hey, Travis Oates, fellow host.
Yes, sir.
How do you do it? Not well.
With prosthetic extensions.
All right. I will give you 5 points for that. All right. Leif Gantvoort.
That's me.
Yes, it is. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near?
It's because of my pheromones.
Pheromones. Excellent. Science. I
It's
like
because you're a
it.
Disney princess, clearly.
Alexa Cappiello.
Whoa.
I just did it. I did the thing.
Wow.
Alexa Cappiello. Lovely, lovely Lex. What season would you be?
Spring.
And why?
It just jumped in. She's ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going to give it. It's confident. I'm going to give it
Yep.
10 points. Why?
Spring.
Why?
Because that's when I was born, and it's when the heavens open up and the sun comes out, and it's just joyous occasion. It's
love
also very, very damp.
She springed
I am
into
leaving that
answer.
alone. I'm leaving that alone.
Jeez. You make it
said
so.
damn.
Wow. Brett Sheridan.
Yeah.
Given the transient nature of existence, what ties you to the mortal plane?
My goodness.
I don't even get what any of that means.
5 points for that.
Look at
All
that.
right.
Look at those eye bags, though. That's a
what
plus.
ties you to the mortal
That
plane.
ties me to the mortal plane.
Yep.
Crow's feet.
All right. So every episode, we also have a winner from our audience, someone who's left a comment on one of our videos. So you should like and subscribe and leave comments, and you might just win a something as well. And what will they win, Brett?
Well, naturally, they'll win a game, Dan. Do you know why that is?
Is it because that's what it is? All
Even
right.
the prizes.
Even the prizes are games. And we can't have a winner without having a game first. So,
Yeah.
shall we play our first game?
I'd like
Sure.
to.
All right. This is a new one that you guys have not experienced before. It's called Taste My Game.
I already hate it.
Okay, good. This is a game where I give you a taste of something.
Oh, wait, we have to eat?
Oh, yes. You have to take a taste of something
man.
anonymously, as a snack or a flavor.
Anonymously.
Yeah, so
yes.
I'm not going to tell the food who I am.
Yeah.
Usually I was thinking about it going the other way, but yes,
the food's
it
not
could be,
gonna tell me
it can
who
be
it is.
both anonymous. You guys can both be strangers in
Are
the
we
night.
not going to know who's eating the food?
No, you will. You are going to have a taste of something, and then you are going to pair it with whatever game, board game or RPG or whatever
I see.
you think that flavor would go with.
Do we have a spit cup?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
we do. All right.
This game is going great.
It's starting well already. Bonus points if you can tell me what the flavor is.
Is it bonus points if I don't spit?
Yes, always. And and if you also describe the flavor in a way that I find amusing.
Okay.
Shall we get started?
I can't wait. Travis is looking forward to this so much. Look at his face. He's so excited.
Travis does have a
Yay.
little bit of a delicate tummy today, so we're gonna try to take things easy.
I think I
He's
win
being
this
nice.
game.
I was sick all yesterday and didn't come in because of stomach issues.
Issues.
So,
Issues. That's
yeah.
the medical diagnosis.
Yeah.
Stomach issues.
Yeah.
Well, good sir, you have stomach issues.
All right. So
Okay. What do we
All
got?
here we
right.
go. Here is our first.
Do we need to close our eyes or anything?
Do we
taste.
have a bucket just in case?
Yeah, I have a cup.
No, well, that ain't going to do it. If,
Why don't you take one of those?
If he
You can-
throws
I don't
up,
mind
keep
if you- I
rolling.
don't mind
I'm
if you
worried.
Yeah, this is guys. It's gonna
Jesus,
be
you're
fine.
freaking me out.
All right, take one of these.
What is going on here?
Just take one. You can take one.
is
also.
this at all spicy?
Why
or
don't you? It
sour?
is not. So why don't you take a taste?
Looks like a pretzel.
Take a taste.
Okay.
All right.
I got my game.
Write down on your board what game
I know what that is.
and why.
Okay. I mean, it's an obvious answer for me, so.
All right. Has everybody got a game? All right. Well, Leif, why don't you go first?
Sushi go.
Yeah.
Sushi
Sushi
go.
go.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
what you
I
wrote
said,
also?
yeah,
Sushi go?
Yeah.
It's not what I wrote.
All right. Interesting because of the seaweed
Yeah.
on
it
the
tastes like
snack.
seaweedy
I would also say Isle of Cats is the second answer.
Isle of Cats.
because of fishy.
Because of fish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give Leif, I'm going to give you 10. Lex, I'm going to give you 5.
Why?
Because I said
you
two
just
answers.
said sushi go and he said 2 answers and I like both of them.
All right.
Travis, do you want some more time or
No, I'm trying to remember the damn name of the game.
Maybe if you
The game-
describe it in flavor.
No, it's Aquatica.
Aquatica?
Aquatica. That's what I was
Okay.
going to say.
So what makes you say Aquatica?
Well, because that was prawn, or shrimp.
No.
It was neither.
fish.
Really?
It was seaweed, and there's no fish at all. It was seaweed with a rice cracker.
Well, I know it was seaweed around it. Oh,
Rice.
that was just a plain rice cracker.
Plain rice
Wow, look
cracker.
at how our
That
brain
was-
fills it in.
No,
Yeah.
that was. I want to see the box. That was flavored.
What? So what is? Okay. So I don't think any of us got what that actually is. What is it?
Nori maki arare rice cracker with seaweed.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right,
Just a second here.
that's what that is.
Can you read Japanese?
I can read more Japanese than you can.
All right.
That's not
Ooh.
true. I have tattoos
That's
on my
cool.
body
So
that are Japanese.
you snack on those normally, Dan?
So
Is that like a?
It is one of the
snack?
things that we snack on. Mike,
I do like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Oh boy, here we go.
contains soybean, wheat, producing peanuts, fish, mollusks, shrimp, and sesame. So therefore, mollusks and shrimp are somewhere in this, which means the powder that flavors this rice is mollusks and shrimp. And I said prawns or shrimp. So
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode, folks. Join us next week.
I know
for
the taste.
everything's-
I know that shrimp taste because I
Everything's
get
a
stuff
flavor.
from an Asian
He's
Yes,
market.
allergic
it is.
to him.
Well, is that? Are we? I did ask. I do have a coconut here, so once you taste that, we can move on. With
Totally
that.
allergic to coconut.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's
All
not
right,
going to give me any
Travis,
more points. I'm just telling you that.
I will give you. I will give you an extra point
I'm
for
just-
having such a refined palate that you are
Exactly.
able to
Look
pull
at
those
that.
things out.
Sure.
All right.
Do we get wine with these pairings?
Yeah.
Or because I'd like some.
I've been whining ever since we started the game.
That's an extra 5 points for Travis. Okay.
Oh, spoons
You
too.
guys can. I will just apologize in advance for this one, but here you.
Oh,
let's
no,
see.
I don't
here
like
you go.
that.
No,
Oh.
you're gonna be fine.
You're
So
gonna
you can just take a taste. You don't
Oh,
have
that
to.
is.
You don't have
Can we
to.
get a camera on this? Because this looks delicious.
It's a black.
Is that as close as you can get
Take
in
Oh,
on
I
that?
know what that is.
For those of us who are listening, it's black blob.
You guys are gonna be
Yeah.
fine. This is.
Can I take a guess?
Once
This is
they've
licorice.
Without
This
even
looks like,
tasting it.
This
Okay.
looks like what you degrease an engine with.
It is. That's exactly what I use.
Oh, this is awful, Dan.
What does the matter with you?
This is bad. This
Okay.
is terrible. Do you hate? Do
I
you
think
actually
without-
hate us? I feel like you hate
Oh,
us.
I know what that
Guys,
is. Though.
okay, so good. If you can tell me what it is and also what game it makes
It's
you think
peanut
of.
butter that's been rotten for like 2 months.
That is so bad.
Oh.
Who eats that?
All right.
Let me see what game.
Think of a game. It could be.
Oh,
It could
man.
be. Like a game set in hell. If it's your version of it, absolutely, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, you know what? When
all right,
eat that, I
I
think
got
about.
All right. Leif, you want to go first?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a game or not, but that's an oil spill.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see where this one goes, and then I'll award points later.
I mean, I
Go
have
ahead.
no idea what that is.
Okay.
But if we're talking about games I despise, it's Monopoly. And when I ate that, I thought about just wanting to crawl into a ball and.
And you have no idea what it was. You have no
idea.
no
I don't
idea?
even know what the flavor was.
All
It just
right.
tasted like death.
I feel like it's coated my entire insides.
All
Well,
right,
see,
guys.
I just licked it.
All right, guys. Here, why don't you start
Here.
on this one? This will help fix.
Just a
fix
second. Just a
the-
second.
Hold on, let Travis
okay,
respond.
Let them
All right,
suffer.
Okay, so.
They decided to eat the whole thing. Let them suffer. Mine is death. May I please die?
See?
Okay, everybody can have a couple points,
Oh,
and
thanks.
Travis can
Thanks so
have an
much.
extra point for being funny.
It's death. I don't know, because I don't think this tastes that. I thought it was Marmite or something like that.
It is not. It is black tahini.
Yeah.
It is sesame.
Which is charcoal infused. No, seriously, I think it's charcoal infused.
It is. I don't know if it's charcoal infused or I don't know if it's charcoal infused.
Because that's usually how you get that color.
All right. Well, guys, why don't you taste this to get rid of that?
Give in the package so we can see if it's charcoal infused. God damn it!
Oh, I didn't get anything.
Oh, I didn't get anything either. Oh no, I didn't get any.
I'll read it.
This looks pleasant, more pleasant.
Yeah.
This is concentrated coconut.
I mean, it's more pleasant, but so it looks like jam,
Mm-hmm.
red.
But that's like real fruit jam.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a real fruit.
That's
It's
that
very
real.
fruity.
It's got them skins in it.
yeah.
What kind of jam? What does it make you think of?
Okay.
Fruit.
Go ahead. Write
No,
something down.
shockingly, this does not look like it's infused with because usually when you get it that black, but I guess the black sesame is. Oh my God! Do you have a thing?
No, I don't have it.
It's lovely. Hey, Brett.
You want me to fly in a
not
thing?
Because it's oil.
Yeah, I'll be. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put you on the
fly
wire.
me in a.
Flaming thing.
This game is going so well.
It's great.
All right, guys.
Yeah, who could have ever foreseen that this might have been an issue?
All right, so that last thing I had in my mouth.
So that was what I mean. You can tell me about the color. You can describe it.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
grape.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a game called Full of Fruit, and it's just tasted like fruit.
All right.
Full of fruit?
That's full of fruit.
Yeah.
That's what you think. All
Yeah.
right.
It tasted like fruit.
Yeah,
Tasted like,
I went with
Thank you,
Fruit
babe.
Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Not a board
That's
game.
All
not a
right.
board
That's
game,
a
but
different. Yeah, and grape. Okay. Interesting.
it tasted like
You don't
strawberry.
think that's a board game?
I don't think so. No.
I know it's not a board
Yeah.
game. I mean, it's
Okay.
a.
I know what it is.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they made a board game version.
I
of
think
Fruit
they
Ninja.
did.
They could have, yeah. That's the kind
Okay.
of app that they would have made a board game.
They're
And
missing money if they didn't. You don't have to write it. You can just say it.
No,
You're
okay.
about-
Yeah. Candyland.
Okay, that's not a bad
And I
answer.
think,
Alright.
to me, that tasted like boysenberry, but I may be
Well,
wrong.
none of you are right. It is wild huckleberry jam
Huckleberry.
from
I'll be your
Wyoming. It is.
huckleberry.
Okay.
It is.
is exactly what a boysenberry is.
It's similar, but except for the huckle part.
And one has boys.
Everything he says, I'm just gonna be like,
I'm gonna out of that. I'm gonna give Lex 5 points.
Why?
Because it was better than the other one. Which is not a high bar.
I
All
thought
right, guys.
Candyland was pretty good.
All right, let's see. Let's do one more of these.
are you sure you want to do just one?
Yeah, you got 4 more there.
I did bring Marmite, and I
Yeah.
didn't make you guys do it. So
I
that
would
was
have known that immediately.
I love Marmite. I, think
I would have
it's
known
good.
that from the smell.
Dan serves us right
I'll
for
let you
coming up
guys
with new
pick.
games.
Go ahead and pick one. So
You should have just chosen one of Leif's many games.
Or try both of them. I mean, you can
It's
just
the
lick.
same.
You know,
Is it the same
Oh.
thing?
they're not.
Oh,
Try.
they're different.
You can
Oh.
try them and
Well,
just lick it. If you don't want it,
This
you don't have to
says
eat it.
what it is on it.
All right, good. Well, that's good to know.
Can I guess this one?
Yes, you can guess that one.
Sure, I'll guess this one. I'll keep
You can hand
Okay,
those out
these are
also.
in little wrappers.
It's candy.
Yeah.
That
It looks
has,
like candy.
Japanese on them. All right,
yeah.
so
okay,
starting with the red
I'm
one.
warning you now. They often look like candy until you taste it.
Oh, I like this one. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's
red one?
Strawberry
Yeah.
flavor.
The strawberry flavor.
Gooey center.
Oh, is there a gooey center?
There's a hard shell on the
Oh.
outside.
So what game?
Do you guys like listening to us chew?
What game does the red one make you think of? Honestly, I really would have ended with the red one. So maybe we should just stop it after this.
Because the other ones taste like horrible.
You may not like it as much.
No, I wouldn't want to eat that.
All right, go ahead, Leif.
Rising Sun.
Rising Sun, interesting. The game set in feudal Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know just yet. I'm thinking. Hold on.
All right. And what flavor? I mean, it's that one's
It's
pretty.
definitely a candy flavor.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because it's sweet.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna have to take insulin.
I did ask if people had dietary restrictions.
Yeah, diabetes is not a diet.
I mean, okay. So the obvious answer would be to say Candyland because it's candy. Blah blah blah.
I already said it though.
Yeah.
So what? Before you did, but this time, This time,
At this point in the day,
right?
yeah.
I already said it was boysenberry.
And earlier he's like, I'm not ornery. I'm not ornery. Yes, you are, Travis.
All right, let's go.
All right,
We're on a-
so
we're
I
on a
would okay.
timeline.
All right, I'm gonna make an argument for picture perfect, and this is why.
Okay, I want to hear it. I like it.
It's
I like
not-
it already.
It's not
Out
a
of the box.
Thank you. I'm gonna say because there's an element of perfection to this. Like it's so sweet and innocent and perfect, and even though that's not really the game, I don't know. It just reminds me of Picture Perfect. I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rising Sun, Picture Perfect,
I don't
and Travis.
Oh man.
What?
You could have picked any game.
That's the one I put in my
It
mind.
reminds me of careers. I don't know why.
It just reminded me
I
of
love
it.
how your explanation was completely to say there was no explanation for why. Why do I feel?
I just pulled it out of my butt.
Yeah, I don't know why. It reminds me of Picture Perfect.
Why aren't you giving me points? I pulled it out of my butt.
I did give her some butt points for thinking outside the box.
Listen.
There's a game called Bonbons, and this reminds me of Bonbons.
Bonbons.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, that is it's actually Chinese luck candy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
strawberry luck candy. And I would take the ginger chews, which actually might help
Oh,
your
these
tummy.
are ginger
These are
chews.
ginger
Oh, I'm
chews.
gonna definitely
If anybody
eat this.
wants one, they're
No.
welcome.
Even if
like
we're not
ginger.
playing with it, I'm going to eat
Won't
it.
help my tummy.
All right.
My answer for the next one is sushi go.
I am giving everybody 5 points because I can't remember what anybody said except for Lex. At the end of the first round, with 25 points in third place is Leif.
Wait, what?
That's right.
I got 25?
In second place with 35 points is Lex. And surprisingly, given that I'm hosting, in first place with 40 points is Travis.
Great job.
Great job,
Great
Travis.
job, Travis. All right.
For muscling through that, Travis.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right. Well, the culinary portion of our podcast is over, and we will return shortly with a round of RPG or Me.
I'm going to eat this ginger
what?
chew
Yeah,
anytime.
go for it.
I like gingers.
They're good for your tummy. Ginger chews are like you can,
Yeah, unless you're
yeah.
completely disgusted by ginger.
Sound. That was an argument. I don't know if it was a sound
All
argument.
right, we are back, and I'm giving Alexa an extra 5 points for having to be picked on during the break for her picture perfect answer.
I stand
Was
by
it an
it.
answer, though?
I stand by it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm going to give everybody else 5 points for also having to listen to it.
You're welcome.
So this round, we're going to do RPG or Me, in which I give you some role-playing games, one of which is completely fabricated out of whole cloth by me. You need to tell me which one is fake and tell me why you think that one is fake.
Okay.
All right?
Aw,
Are
I'm
we
glad
ready?
that you actually came up with it this time instead of
Making you guys do it
us
for me?
do the work for you.
Next time, I will definitely go back to that because this was a lot of work.
That's why
All
I
right.
didn't do another one of those where I had
The dating profile?
Yeah, the dating profile. That took me forever.
That's a lot of work.
All right. So the first one is the game Time Ship. And Time Ship was published in 1983, in which role.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Liar!
All right. Well, that was all right. We're done, and we move on. Well done. In which the players role play as themselves. As time travelers.
Okay.
So, in the time travel role playing system with very general rules, instead of where you create fictional characters in Time Ship, you role play as yourself, and you are teleported by a powerful ritual in an ancient scroll into the past or the future. There are a lot of different adventures for this. Some of them obvious, like assassinate the Führer. So you're going back in time to kill Hitler. There's other ones called Murder at the End of Time, where the date is August 25th, 600 million AD, and you are standing beneath a blazing, unmoving sun and trying to solve the last murder that will ever happen.
Okay.
Okay.
There's also the destruction of Gomorrah, where you go back in time to the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, and try to prevent that from happening, among other things.
Should we be taking notes?
Nah, you just remember. That's fine. You can if you want to.
Try to make it with Linda when you go back to when I was in high school. And see if I could.
You know, I'm most
Make
interested
it
in
with-
role playing as yourself. Like, how weird does that get when you're,
Well,
you
it gets real. Talk about like having like real weird like
Right,
intergame
relationships and stuff?
relationships. Yeah,
Exactly.
Like-
Oh no, but
Well,
I would
so-
don a great voice for myself.
All right. Well, so that's the first one.
Can I just? I want to tell everyone. I
Yes.
had a friend in high school whose last name was Führer, and that was
Ooh, that's not
very
good.
confusing.
Führer?
Yeah, Führer.
Yuri?
That's
Like
rough.
Matt Führer.
No,
like
His
that-
name
no,
wasn't
like
Matt,
Hitler.
but yeah.
no, but I mean that actor
Yeah.
is got the last name Führer. So yeah.
Right. Well, that's
he was
unfortunate.
Jewish too.
Okay.
Okay.
That's worse.
Okay, so the next one is a role-playing game. It's a semi-cooperative role-playing game from 1986 called You're Gonna Be a Star. This one will be
19 what?
86.
86.
Yes, this one will be painful for everyone at this table.
Oh god.
In this game, if everything goes well, in this role-playing game, if everything goes well, you really do get to play a role. In YGBS, you create a character who is an aspiring actor trying to make their way in a fictionalized version of Hollywood called Tinsel Grove. You and a group of other aspiring actors, your fellow players, navigate the world starting as an ingenue, male or female, trying to break into the industry, which is run by the GM, who plays the various roles of agents, acting coaches, directors, producers, and casting directors. During the game, you must make choices in order to develop your 6 skill sets: looks, charm, comedy, drama, business, and luck. You will face choices like, should you go to acting class or head to the gym? Try some stand-up or act in a Shakespeare play. Is plastic surgery going to get you seen in a new way and through the door? And if so, how are you going to pay for it? Will the casting couch be your road to success, or will you find another way to stand out? Will you decide to take the lead in this indie movie or a small recurring role on a TV show? Also, will you help your friend with their audition?
No.
Or secretly try to take the role for yourself?
Oh my goodness.
Once you achieve success, will you win the Roscoe? Or perhaps you'll settle for an Emmett? No scripts are provided in this game of made-up movie machinations, but if you can make it anywhere, you can make it, and you're gonna be a star.
And if you become a star, can you then make it with Linda?
I sense a theme running through all of these. through all of these.
That's offensive and honestly personal. So,
No.
Making it with Linda?
no, I'm talking about this. I'm taking
I didn't know she knew Linda.
She was
Yeah.
a perfectly nice lady.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about that RPG.
All right.
She's a perfectly nice 80-year-old woman. By the sounds
Hold on, that was done in 1986.
1986. Yes. All right.
You
Did
too
Hollywood
could
even
be a
exist back
podcast.
then?
In this one, this is the next one is
third?
called
This
the
is
third
number
one.
three.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
number 3. I think there's gonna
Alexa
be 4.
wasn't even born then.
In this one, one
Wait,
is,
you just said I think there's going to be 4?
Yeah, it depends on
Guess
how much
what,
time
guys?
I've got.
It's not the 4th one. Fourth is the fake one, guys. Or it's not the real one. Fourth
Well, hold
is
on.
not the real
I'm,
one.
No, I'm swapping them now. Now we're definitely doing 4, and I'm swapping the ones that I was going to do. All right, here we go.
So it wasn't the
Or am I? Or am I swapping? That now you don't know. No.
wow.
All right. Okay. Well done, clever Leif, who gets 10 points for being clever. All right. Fine.
Oh my god.
All right. I've swapped them around, or have I? Here we go. This game is called The Laundry. It's an RPG based on The Laundry Files novels by Charles Stross, and in it you are
Not a real person.
You are a British intelligence agent tasked with protecting the UK and the world from supernatural horrors while muddling through bureaucratic red tape in Her Majesty's occult services. The background of The Laundry, along with the metaphysics of the setting, is that, in a nutshell, all magic is strange mathematics, and the computers can be programmed to be really, really good at strange mathematics. So The Laundry is responsible for not only secretly dealing with mythos, beasties, and threats, but also quietly cleaning up after comp sci students who accidentally invoke Yog-Sothoth or other cosmic horrors, as well as answering to the government officials who are in on the conspiracy and want results. Also, A significant portion of the game is having to deal with budgets, requisitions, and training.
Oh, God.
Agents have to contend with departmental budgets, dreaded audits, and assignment budgets. And just because there's an ancient space god engaged in eating virgins doesn't mean you have a blank check to buy iPhones or any other equipment. It's in this world. I'm just going to cut to the chase. You are a British agent who has to deal with bureaucracy as well as saving the world.
I've locked in my answer.
Okay, and the last one is Bloodlust. Now, this is a sword and sorcery RPG that only has ever been released in French.
Okay.
The players control two distinct characters, a sentient god weapon and its human wielder. The weapon can have quite different goals from its wielder, leading to conflicts between the two. Alternatively, the GM could control the gods as weapons, or players could do both, or vice versa. The game world is on a continent called Tanafis, host to human nations and many barbarian clans. There are fantasy races like dwarves and elves, but they only existed in the far past and are now extinct, though their genes sometimes reappear. It is a gritty yet realistic game.
Being attacked by a pair of pants.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is a gritty yet realistic game with adult views on themes like power, violence, sex, and greed. What it does not sport is religious beliefs because those weapons are gods enough. In German, it's called Hyperborea, the only other language it was translated
I was going to
into.
say, I thought you said it was only in French.
Only in French until it was translated into German.
Okay.
It's not in English, is what I meant to say.
All right.
Got it.
All
Got
right.
it.
I say lots of things wrong.
Until the very end of it, when he said, and then in English, of course.
Yes.
You know,
Well, but
I
that's-
locked in my answer a while ago, so I should
Okay.
get points for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we'll find out.
I'm ready.
Unless
all
you're
right.
wrong, which just means
You know
Wait,
what?
you're
I'm
not wrong
confident.
really
I'm
easily.
confident I'm correct.
Dan,
Okay.
So, hold
I
on.
remember, but I need you to tell the audience.
Yes, sure.
We are picking the fake one.
There is
of-
one fake one out of
and
these four, which you have
three real
narrowed down
ones.
significantly.
and we know it's not the fourth one.
Well, you don't know it's not the fourth
No,
one,
we
but
do.
it probably
We
is.
do.
We
No,
know
it's
it's
not
not
the
the fourth.
So you
one.
think the fourth one is real, is what you're saying? The one that was only
Yes,
ever in
the,
French
the
about
one
god
that
weapons.
you didn't want to do is real.
Did I swap that with the
You
third one?
didn't.
You'll
You
never
didn't
know.
change your papers. Nothing.
Can I just say something? Normally, when we play this game, I hate most of them. I would not mind playing most of these. These do not.
Yeah, they do sound
These
fun.
do not sound. There's only one that I wouldn't want to play, even on a bet. But the others are intriguing.
Yeah.
They don't make me question
You
my
would
my
actually
faith
play
in
the
humanity.
Hollywood one, like you would.
No.
Yes.
That's the one I wouldn't touch with a red. Just to,
Got it.
Yeah.
So here we go. There's Time Ship, The Laundry,
Yes.
You're Gonna Be a Star, and Bloodlust.
All right.
Bloodlust. What? Could you go over Bloodlust again, Dan?
That's the French and German one where you have all the gods in order to engage
no,
with
I
human
got it.
race
Thanks.
have be okay.
Thanks.
All right, so
Could you
can
go
I-
over Be a Star one more
Yeah,
time?
sure. You're Gonna Be a Star is you take the role
Do you
of
get
an
to do a podcast on? Be a star.
Given that it was in 1986, I don't think they had podcasts, but you can send out 8-track cassettes.
Which here's the thing: my dreams in 1986 did not involve a podcast.
Can you go over the first one again?
Yes. Yes. In Time Ship, you are playing yourself, but in time.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
speaking
No,
of
I
the
meant the laundry. Could you go over that one?
Yeah, the laundry is the one where I kick you in the shins under the table.
Speaking of the first one,
Yes.
that is the fake one.
Oh, Lex
All
is
right.
giving
Lex
her
is
answer.
All right.
She's just
I'm
screw you
just
guys. We're going right to
And
it.
we're going to it
All
because,
right,
and
Lex.
this is the reason why.
Okay.
It was written the worst out of all of them.
Again, she's going to the writing. She always throws the writer under the bus.
So
No.
you're saying I wrote it badly, in which case.
I'm just saying it sounds like copywriters wrote the other ones, and it sounded like somebody, quickly
doesn't-
kind of.
I'm
Who
giving you
doesn't know
5
what they're
points
doing.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
points at the end, but you got 5 points for coming out first and
Okay.
coming out
Right,
with
right,
confidence.
Potentially insulting.
Yes.
No, but
You
I
might have
also-
gotten more points.
I also want to say that it's just really freaking difficult to play yourself. I mean, it's not difficult to play yourself in a. I don't know. It's just too meta. Too meta.
I
Too
will
meta.
say this.
Sure.
That's the one that I'd be the most interested in.
Yes, I would definitely play that one.
It also would
It
probably
just-
end my marriage.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could say things to people that you've always wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it is like there's something fascinating. I hope that's not the one that Dan made up because of all the ones there. That's the one I would honestly be the most interested in playing.
Yes, I
Season
agree.
2
I would
of our
play it.
D&D
It just
show.
wasn't written in the same way as the other ones. That's what tipped me off.
It was written
Okay.
incredibly poorly. That's what she's saying.
but it was a great idea, Dan. So
Thanks,
good
guys.
job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I
All
think
right.
As
number
if somebody had
3
no idea
is
what
the
they were
fake one, laundry. I think that's
You think the
fake
laundry
one.
is the fake one?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
why?
It sounds the most real.
Okay.
Because it had the gods and all that other stuff.
Uh-huh.
It just felt like, this is a real thing. And I do respect you as a writer, Dan Billet.
I
And
respect him too.
I think you could write
Just
an
not now.
excellent description of a real RPG, even if it's fake.
Thank you, Leif. You got 5 points for
Thank
that.
you.
Wow.
Sucking up.
Wow.
As I do every time we play this game, because I refuse to learn from my mistakes. I am not choosing the one that I think might be. I'm choosing the one that I wish wasn't real. And it's never the right answer, but I'm really hoping that You're Going to Be a Star is not real. And I'm
It's
sure it
real.
is. I'm sure it is.
It's an easy one to
But
write.
you know what? It's also the one that Dan would have the easiest time writing because
Sure,
Dan would know that world and hate. I mean, it feels like something that Dan might write to just put in all the stuff he knows that we would hate. But I'm sure it's real. But God,
It's the cars.
God help me! I hope it's wrong. It's not real.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Travis. You are wrong. You did get it right.
Yes!
That is
First
the
time.
made up one. You're Gonna Be a Star is completely fabricated out of whole cloth in my head to be painful to everyone at this table.
You did it to torture us.
Just
Very well
bless
done.
Torture
You
guys.
definitely stumped me, Dan.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you very much, but well done. Well, well figured. All right, well, that ends our second round.
Is that the second round?
That is the second
We've been
round.
here that long?
Yes. I'll take
So
that.
can we all agree to play the first RPG together?
Yeah,
Great.
it's
I don't.
Friendship sounds like it actually does sound like a really fun game.
I don't think I should play that with my employees. I feel that would. That's just
You're right. You shouldn't let us play it with you. All right. So after that round, there is a tie for second place.
Yay.
It is Leif and Lex tied with 45 points.
Yes.
Very nice.
And
Very nice.
Travis in the lead.
Very nice, Travis.
With 65 points. Well done, Travis.
I don't do math well, so he's 25 points ahead
No,
of
just
us.
20 because
So 60 points ahead of us is what
exactly.
Travis
He
said.
is 60.
Dan, might I add that you look ravishing today?
Oh my god, Lex.
Yeah, you
That
really
was
do.
a little obvious, so I'm not going to give you points for it. But
Dan, might I add, you look like crap.
Wow.
Lex, I'm going to give you 5 points for that.
Thank you,
because it
Can
was
I
a lot better
can
than
I
what
say
you
in all
said.
truth, my mom watched the podcast. I actually watched it with her. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And the only thing that she said throughout the podcast was not, "Hey, you did a great job." At one point, she paused it and she goes, "Your assistant is absolutely beautiful."
She was talking about me?
No, she wasn't. She said that about
Thank you,
yeah, about
Travis's
Lex.
mom.
Yeah, she just thought
Oh.
she's just absolutely beautiful. And then she said the funniest thing. She said, "How wonderful must it be to be confident to wear a shirt that shows off your arms?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, she works out." And she says, "Yeah, I can tell."
Oh,
I just thought that was funny.
sweet thing.
So
Well,
come
that
back
is-
after the break and see those arms.
Yes, come and join us
See
after
those
the break
guns.
when
See
we
those
are
guns.
joined by Brett Sheridan, who's going to play 2.5 questions with us. We're going to have a chat. He's going to join the game, and you can look at Lex's arms some more.
Welcome to the gun show.
We are also going to play a variation on our game, so it's not really new, but it's called Doctor. When we come back. All right, welcome back to
Oh. Two buttons at the same time. I'm going to do that again. That's awesome.
that's
That's like
sounds
sad.
awful.
Everything's
Yeah.
a game.
Very sad.
All right. Well, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. We have today with us, as every day, but today we're going to interview him. It's Brett Sheridan.
Yay, Brett!
Hey.
What's going on, Brett?
We're so excited you could join us today,
Yeah,
Brett.
it was nice to be able to pop on by, just pop in, see how things are going.
It's just so nice to get to see your whole face on the pretty camera.
It is the best camera. No, they're all the same cameras. I don't know what happened.
Nobody believes you.
It's just you're handsome as F. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, everybody looks good on
I
that camera.
can't see it.
You just need new glasses.
Yeah, I do.
So, Brett, how's it going?
Is that the first question?
Anything? No, it's not.
okay,
no,
okay.
but I want to warm into it.
Because I
to
had the answer for that question.
Yeah.
I just want to warm into it. What have you been up to? How is life going? Anything interesting going on?
What is it you do for a living, Brett?
I came in early to prep, and then still things went wrong earlier.
No, it's a serious question. I'm wondering what you do.
I think I started out as a facility manager, but I've spent all my time in this room and the other room now, the other studio.
Yeah.
I've decided this is the perfect time to do your evaluation.
Yeah. How do you think you're doing?
All right, well, moving on.
What would you say is your weakest asset?
Yeah, I
do you
guess
see
I
yourself
try a
in
little
3
too
years?
hard.
Yes, we all agree. Yeah, that is one of your weakest assets. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, just back from the Budapest, which is the correct way to say it, but my wife told me I can't say it that way anymore. For some reason, the way I say it, she doesn't like it. But
It sounds dirty, or
yeah, just the Pest part.
Pest.
Yeah,
Like Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. But yeah, back from little vacay, and still a little jet lagged, but just feeling good. And yeah, I mean, I like working. I like working here.
all right, good to know.
You can't tell by my demeanor. But
All right, well, we are going to play a little game that we call 2.5 questions. Where
Yay.
we will ask you not 1, not 2, not 3 questions, but 2.5 questions. And these guys are going to try to guess what your answer will be, and then we'll find out what your answer is, and then they'll get points on how close they are, how funny I think their answer is,
that's
or
interesting.
anything like that.
That's a fun dynamic.
All right, thanks. I came up with it all myself.
Yep,
Yeah.
proud of you.
All right.
Dan, your hair looks great today.
Where are you, Lex? All right. Let's see. Brett. This can mean whatever you'd like it to mean.
Oh, I like these questions.
What's the longest dry spell you've ever had?
Oh, that's a dirty question.
Is it? Is it? Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to
Why
be.
would that be
It could
dirty?
mean whatever he wants it to mean, and I would like to. I would like that to be part of your
talking
answer.
How did you phrase it again?
What is
When
the
or
longest
what is the
dry spell you've ever had,
What
and how
is
long? Yes.
Yeah, no, because you're talking about alcohol, right?
I am talking about however Brett
I was
wants to
thinking
answer.
about something else
Yeah.
So
entirely.
that's I understand. This could be anything. This could be
people.
between acting jobs. This could be for nookie. It could be for booze.
Nookie.
Yeah, I'm using the new newlywed
my-
kid.
Newly.
Yeah, yeah.
Nookie. So topical.
It's
This
so
show.
topical.
Okay. Dry.
for some
Actually,
reason,
no, it's
that
whoopee.
sounds whoopee.
Whoopee,
That sounds
that's right.
dirtier
Yeah,
now
yeah.
than it was their way to clean it up. But now it
Now
sounds
it's-
worse.
Yeah, now it sounds like something you get in trouble for doing.
Making whoopee.
All right, guys. So these guys are diligently writing their answers or
Yes.
staring off into space, as the case may be.
Good. Let's see.
I know the
And
answer.
Brett, do you-
Because I was there for it.
Interesting. Brett, do you is this a facet of your relationship that you haven't told us about? Or, all right.
We've told about it.
So, Brett, do you have your answer? That's the big. That's
Yes,
the
of
big
course.
question.
I do. I do.
Okay.
I answered yes.
All right.
All right.
Everybody's done. Things down, so we don't cheat.
Well, Lex isn't. She said she was. She's a liar. She's still writing, but she said she was done.
All right.
She's
Let's let Brett get started. Unless Lex starts erasing.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
I know,
See,
that's what I'm
let's see. Well, yeah. I mean, naturally, immediately went the whoopee route, and it was, I would say, 18 years because that's when I first made the whoopee. So
from
Does
the
that?
day
Would
you
you
were
say
born.
that counts as a dry spell?
yeah, I mean, from
Have you never
I was
not
getting,
had sex?
Yeah.
Well, no, but from birth to it's not an option for many of those 18 years. So is that a
Speak
dry
for
spell?
yourself.
Yeah, it's always an option, Dan.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
Hold it. How many years did you say?
yeah.
You said 18 years.
Oh my God, you did not grow up in Canada.
No. I had no self-esteem, and it was. I had one of those high school reunions where all these women told me how much they were into me. I'm like, cool information I could have used in high school,
20
but
years,
thanks.
30 years ago.
Thanks a lot, but I guess I can't. I mean, I can't remember the length, but it was probably quite a long time past that. It was considerably less than 18 years, maybe a year at most. Once I got into the groove of it.
All right, all right.
I always had girlfriends.
gotta-
I was a relationship guy. I got stuck in relationships.
I got to break in here because this is
stuck in
this is kind of uncanny. You said 18 years, right?
yeah.
And I said from April of 2006 to now,
Oh.
which is
Wow, that's
18 years.
18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. 18 years in 2 months.
Well,
so
still.
don't pat yourself on the back too. No, that's very good, Travis.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes.
Unfortunately, I didn't, or not. Fortunately, I didn't have a dry spell a year before my son was born.
Well, I was trying to think of when you got married and then from there to now.
Yeah. No, I actually we
Yeah.
did make a couple babies.
All right.
babies.
All right. And so you went with
saying.
the sexy route.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. Okay,
That's
all right,
immediately
cool.
where my mind goes. Unfortunately, for my mother.
I'm not an expert at math, but
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I nailed this one.
Okay.
69 days.
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh.
18 years.
18,
right?
18 years
No,
divided by
that
into
is 18
It's not even
years.
1 year.
What?
It's not even 1 year.
It's 69?
Yeah, it's a dirty number, but it's only
Yeah.
it's
Why
not
is
even.
it dirty?
Alexa,
Oh
save
man,
us.
honestly, I went the literal route, and I said in Joshua Tree. Don't know how I got there. Don't know how I got back. So literally dry, and
Oh,
right.
because it's
I
a
like it. I'll give
desert.
you-
Listen, I'm
I'll
trying to
give you
keep this
5
family friendly here, guys.
I'll give you 5 points for
You
that.
can't have a family without sex.
Yeah.
So
That's-
that's family
The
friendly.
birds and the bees.
Yeah.
Brett.
Yes.
All right. Question number 2. What is the closest you've come to greatness?
Oh. Ooh.
What is the closest you've come?
Oh, because you got to define greatness.
Is that
to
the
this.
is that
Exactly.
like the nickname of a sports character?
It is however you define greatness and how close that you've come, whether it's been achieved, whether it's a person
Done.
or a place. a thing,
Oh,
whatever it
okay.
is.
I know what
Lex got the
I
answer
think I
before
can
Brett
guess
did.
what
Alright.
Lex is gonna say, and I think she might be right if I
Definitely
if
correct in
yeah,
this.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
see. Everybody, we're still writing down.
There is in fact a correct answer.
There is.
I do have
There's
an
a correct
answer.
answer
Yeah.
for this
Mine
one.
is the correct answer.
All
Yeah,
right. I'll
yeah.
look forward to hearing it.
Yeah, you should. 'Cause
All
it's
right.
gonna be
Leaf has
amazing.
because he was there.
Leaf has an advantage because he's known Brett for how many years now?
Six
More
years.
than 18.
Honestly, it hasn't helped him. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah,
Best
because
friend
most of those
since-
times that we spent together, we don't remember.
Yeah.
Really? So hold on, real quick. Who befriended who first? Was it?
Oh man, that is a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened. I think it happened with other people, but I remember seeing Leif and another guy, Tommy Bergen, and another guy, John Hladky, RP.
Yeah.
They all had a different look. Like Leif
Yeah,
was
right.
like metal, John was kind of grunge, and then Tom was like
preppy.
total preppy. And I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta hang with this crew because this was like
The
everything.
mind
That's as
Bro.
close as you've come to greatness, is what you're saying. That was the moment.
Yeah, that was the moment. No, that was how I first saw Leif, but then I don't know how we ended up hanging out. I don't know.
I'll tell you how. I know how. It was, you remember you hung a sign in your dorm room that said "Colds kill kids."
So dumb.
It was so dumb. And I was like, I want to meet those guys. So we came
Yeah.
up and we knocked on your door.
Yeah.
And we said we just wanted to meet you.
And then I think one of the first activities Leif and I did was see a very depressing movie about cancer. My Life, was it?
I don't remember that.
And we both were weeping openly as men, and I was like, "Hey, look at this! This is what we could."
And then Leif took you home, and you guys, shared the night
Snuggled,
together.
and,
Yeah. Okay.
Between the two of you, this is like a semi-serious question. Which one of you was the cool one? Like,
Oh boy.
because there's always a cooler one in the relationship. I'm never the cool one, practically.
I think I would say neither, because we were like, that's what I was saying, was like it was this group of people that was everything that I hated about cliques in high school. I saw this group of people that was like, oh my God, we can all get along now and
we're all
not
different.
deal with the bullshit. So
Yeah.
that's what I liked
Yeah,
about.
we were not cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We were called
were
the
at
Freeze.
Freeze.
So what is
we
your
were-
answer?
Yeah. Thank you for the trip down memory lane and
well,
cancer
that was
movies.
Lex
No,
started
it's, it
that.
is
I
lovely.
asked,
It
and
is
I wanted to
lovely.
know.
But what is your answer, Brett? Because we do have a time limit on this segment.
I would say when my wife said yes, or when she actually started dating me, for that matter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That is, in fact, the correct answer.
Yes.
But I'm happy to hear your
Let's hear
answer.
some
So
funny.
I said when he married his super hot wife, whom if it doesn't work out, Brett, you can just toss her my direction. She is super hot
And
so.
lovely, not
Yes,
just
and
hot,
of
not
course,
just hot,
of course she's
intelligent.
lovely.
Stop objectifying his wife.
Yeah, seriously.
She has a horrible
You had
personality.
about 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
That's how close you came to greatness.
That's how close you came to.
About 3 minutes away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your question again?
What is the closest you've come to greatness?
That's what I answered. How close
3
you come
minutes.
to Chris?
I said that time I hit Martin Sheen with my car.
Did you hit him with your car?
No, well,
Well,
Not
no,
successful.
I was gonna say, not.
no, it was tough. It was a side swipe.
All right, here we go. Here's the final half question. Brett, how do you...
See,
I don't
let's
mind.
all be quiet.
No,
That's
I
good.
don't. No, I don't
No,
mind
I
having.
got the-
I don't
I
having.
got the
I don't
answer.
mind having a moment of silence.
Well, no,
while we
that's
contemplate that.
Leif and I went to broadcasting school, and that's called dead air, and we use the FCC.
See, this is why I come
will-
in with fun facts that only serve to distract you.
Yeah, I got a fun fact for everybody while you're thinking
no.
about this. No, Tony Basil, I believe. I don't know if that's the correct
yeah,
way.
yeah,
I just found out today she's 80 years old. Sang Mickey, oh Mickey,
Mickey,
you're
oh,
so
you're
fun.
so fun.
80 years old.
Why is she that old, though?
She was 40 when that song came out.
Oh.
Good thing
Wow.
I kept that on all of
Yeah,
you while I was
yeah.
explaining.
Oh, no.
That
But still,
story.
more successful at 40 than I am at
Yeah.
what
80.
my age
80.
is. I'm
Yeah.
80?
What? No, I don't know. I'm just asking. All right. Is everybody got their answers? Brett, do you have your answer? How do you?
I forgot the question. No, it was how do you?
How do you?
I would say not so well anymore. Not so well.
I like it. I like it. You're not playing yet, but I'm gonna. All right.
I said usually with my car, but only with Martin Sheen.
I'm sorry, Marty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Martin
Yeah.
Sheen. Meanwhile, he's like, "Is that the bastard?"
Leif actually did injure him.
I
kind of,
did.
in a way.
Yeah, I did. That's a whole other story. With Karen tweezers.
Oh,
With
Karen
yes,
tweezers.
yes,
All right.
yes.
All right. Let's. All right. I
With
like it.
Karen's tweezers.
Yeah. Karen.
This is okay. Listen,
Okay.
I didn't even answer the question. I what I did was I just have a question for you, and
Yes.
it's a continuation of this question. How do you, Brett, wear only one type of shirt and why? Like
Oh.
he only wears this V-necks
So
in
you
different
answered
colors.
the question
I
with
answered the
a question.
with a question.
Dan,
and I
is
just
that
wanna
okay?
know-
She's breaking the rules.
No,
It's
listen,
not. It's
I'm
not
trying
breaking
to
the rules.
get
She's allowed to answer the
at
question.
least she
however-
didn't. At least she didn't say picture perfect.
I could have. But Brett, you know there are different types of shirts out there, right?
It's laziness. It's the same reason why
Travis only wears one shirt all the time.
well,
Yeah, I only
Yeah,
wear one
yeah.
shirt all the time.
Exactly. And when my kids were little, I only wore slip-on shoes because I couldn't put on more than one pair, tie one more pair of shoes. And so I just they're cheap. I'm cheap and I have no style. But
Hey,
And
you
thank
look
you
good
for
on
joining us
camera.
at Brett Sheridan's Sartorial Corner. All right, guys. I think we're ready to move on
think
to our
we are.
final round. Right now, the scores stand at Leif pulling up the rear at 55 points. Lex with 70 points, not 75. Travis with 85 points. And Brett Sheridan is entering the game with 86 points in the lead, joining us to play Doctor.
Oh, this sounds fun. When we come back?
When we come back. All right. All right, welcome back to.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up, Leif.
I did it
It's
so
just-
slowly to give you that.
It's smooth as butter.
All right, here we go. Welcome back. Welcome back to
Oh boy.
Everything's a Game. All right, welcome back. We are going to play Doctor.
Orange whip.
Doctor. In this game, I'm going to give the players a situation, and they are going to name a famous doctor from real life, from pop culture, from literature, from movies, TV, whatever, that they would want to accompany them on in this moment of crisis
Very
or
nice,
of
very
change.
nice.
or
Did we play this
whatever.
before?
We played a game called Oh Captain's My Captain,
I like that one.
which is very similar.
So similar to this. Okay.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So, if I were to say, if you wanted to have, you're trying to take over the world, who would be the doctor that you want to be taking over?
Dr.
the world?
Pinky in the brain.
Sure. Okay.
Dr. Doom would
Doctor
be
Doom.
mine,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Well, let's not.
Let's not waste
Let's
them,
not
right?
waste all the doctors. That's true. But sure, Doctor. Let's say Doctor Doom for that one. And
Do I get points?
no. All right. So the first actual one, and then you can tell me why you want that doctor. Justify the answer,
Sure,
and then you'll get points based on that.
Thank you.
All right.
Spelling is not a.
Spell. You can even use.
I don't even know
DR
how to
period.
spell
Don't worry
doctor.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first situation where you have a doctor, you need to write it down on your paddle.
Oh, yes.
You wake up and find yourself on fire. What doctor do you want there with you? You wake up, sit up out of bed. Brett, you're playing this also? You got,
I'm
it?
done.
You got it? Okay, good.
I'm done.
You find yourself on fire. 5 points for Travis
Which
for finishing.
doctor?
I
Yep.
have one.
Okay, you got it. Good. You're done. Anybody else?
Yes,
All right,
yes,
Travis,
yeah.
why don't you go get started?
Mine would be Dr. Feelgood because I don't think I'd be feeling that great if I was on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I need the doctor to make me feel good.
All right. All right. Let's see. What Leif? Go ahead.
Dr. Mr. Freeze.
All right. I'll give you 5 points.
He is a doctor. Mr. Freeze is a doctor.
He is. Well, he would just be Dr.
he's not
Freeze.
really a doctor.
Yes, he is.
No, he lost his license. That's why they call him Mister.
Former Dr. Freeze.
Former doctor.
He lost his license.
All right. Lex.
I said Dr. Star Trek because I couldn't remember his last
Oh
name.
my God,
Bones.
Bones.
Dr. McCoy.
McCoy.
Dr. Yeah.
McCoy.
Dr. McCoy. All right. So that one is.
I did
feel
remember
Dr.
I'm
Star
so
Trek,
sorry at the ridicule you are going to face.
Yeah, you're
I-
gonna get. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
I
Oh,
said
man.
it though.
It's okay.
I did
so
after
sorry.
the fact. I wrote it and then
Yes.
said it later.
We'll edit that out for,
But here's the
for
thing.
your safety.
I would have just stuck with Dr. Star Trek. 'Cause I would love to watch that show.
Because it could have
Oh my
been
God.
Robert
Can you imagine?
Picardo. Or
Yeah,
it could have been
Dr.
like it
Star
could have been,
Trek.
it could have been Dr. Star Trek. Who knows? Yeah.
Robert Picardo is Dr. Star Trek.
Sure.
Yeah. I was gonna
Didn't he
go.
play a doctor on
Send
that?
all letters to.
Didn't he play a doctor on that? No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
A medical emergency medical
Hologram.
hologram.
Right. I know he's a hologram. Okay. Brett. Join us.
Dr.
one of us.
Obi-Wan Star Trek. I was gonna say Dr. Fireman. Dr. Fireman.
Dr. Fireman, that would be
All right.
good.
It's actually
Or
Dr.
fire person.
Yeah. No, it's
Coming
Dr.
to
Fireman.
Fox this
Fireman.
fall.
Fireman.
Dr.
All right.
Fireman.
Everybody gets 5 points for being safe.
Hooray! Hooray!
All right.
Great job.
Yay. You are having a bad acne day in middle school.
Oh.
There's probably an obvious answer to
Yeah,
this
there
one.
is.
But
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Well, then I'm not going to say it now.
okay.
Well, I got it.
Dr. Snarky.
I got it. This is very on the nose.
Go ahead,
Is
sure.
that Dr. Pimple Popper?
That would be the obvious one. It's
Obviously.
funny, I didn't even think of it when I wrote that one. Like, it was not until I just
you
said it right
serious?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, so there we go. That's 5 points for Lex.
Hooray.
Well, when I was in high school,
Middle school.
Middle school. I would have wanted the band Dr. Doctor to come.
That's
because they would have made me all kinds of popular. Despite
were
the
they a
fact.
band in the 50s? I thought they didn't form.
The
You're making old
sincerity
jokes
of
to
the
me.
performance. Oh, so good.
Glass houses, buddy?
Leif.
The obvious choice.
Yes.
The only choice is Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how you got the acne was because of
acne.
Dr. Pepper. All right. All right. I'll take it. Brett.
What was, repeat the question for Lex, please.
Shut up.
Lex. Lex. Can you
She
pay
was already
attention next
gone.
time?
I am.
In this one, it's you have a bad acne day in middle school.
Bad acne day. Which
Yes,
doctor
which
do
doctor? Doctor, any doctor.
I would call Dr. OxyClean.
Doctor?
Dr. OxyClean. Dr.
not
OxyClean.
It's the
Real
cousin of
doctor?
Dr. Octopus.
Yeah,
It's Dr. OxyClean.
Or Dr. Star Trek. Either one of those.
Yes,
Either one
that
of
famous doctor.
All right, I have given all the points I'm going to give for that one. Number 3, you are surrounded by mutant zombie cannibals.
Oh, come on. I got this.
All right, that's fast. I like
Boom.
it. All right, hit it.
Doctor Strange.
Hold it. We already.
I
give
didn't
us
even
a
write
moment.
down
No,
answer.
Doctor
Nope.
Strange.
Doctor Strange, why?
Because if I'm surrounded by mutant zombies, he could just do his Doctor Strange thing and make them all disappear.
What about the cannibal part? How's he going to deal with that?
I mean, with his Doctor Strange powers, what do you want from me?
All right. All right.
I think you are misreading the situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, go.
You made an assumption, which could be in this case a deadly assumption. Ooh. That these zombies were human zombies. That's why I have Dr. Doolittle,
Okay.
because they were animal zombies. So Dr. Doolittle
yeah,
could
that's an excellent choice.
talk to the animal zombies, and at least I would be fully informed as to why they were eating me.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
All right. Go, and you could translate when
What's
they go
the scenario
brains, but in animal
it'd be
sounds.
animal
Right.
sounds,
Okay.
yeah.
Zombies?
Mutant zombie cannibals.
All right. Yeah, definitely Dr. Captain 11.
Is that the one from your channel?
Jeez.
Oh, a callback from so long ago. I'm going to give you 10 points on that. Yeah, the superhero that didn't
Nobody else.
exist. All right, and Brett.
After that episode, he made us watch this whole thing with Dr. Captain 11.
And I proved to you that Captain 11
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
real.
no, it's
he is
right,
not
it's
a
true.
figment of my imagination. He is real. He's a real person.
Dr. Mr. Green Jeans.
Green Jeans
Yeah.
doesn't even have it.
That doesn't even exist.
Why?
He should have a doctorate, though.
Why Dr. Mr.
That's
Green
the
Jeans?
most obscure reference I could come up with. It's from probably the same time that Dr. Captain 11
Oh, it is.
was around.
Yeah, 100%.
Mr. Green
yeah.
Jeans, Captain Kangaroo.
Neither of those would help with zombies, but
No,
yeah.
no.
I-
Mr. Green Jeans could do anything.
You underestimate Captain 11's abilities.
Well, yeah.
Sing
There are a
happy
number of
birthday.
other doctors that would have been useful in that situation. I'm just gonna say, like on the cannibal front, on the zombie front, like there's.
Sorry,
All
we're
right.
not up to your
Hey, listen,
expectations.
at least I didn't
Stan.
write answers for everyone
Did
that
you
are
give
actually
any
correct.
points for that?
You did.
Anywhere?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, for Captain 11.
No, I didn't give any points. No, I did. I did for the callback. That's true.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
give everybody 5 points because I stopped paying attention. Okay, you are on a runaway train headed toward a cliff.
Ooh. I already used
How
Dr.
many
Green
more are
Jeans.
left? Because there's only a certain
There's like
amount of
there's
doctors in
like
my head.
there's only 20 or 30
17.
more. Yeah,
Great.
you're fine.
Great.
Oh, man. I'm running out of doctors.
Well, then be clever.
Yeah.
like that's you
Oh,
did Dr.
Captain
Mr. Green
11
Jeans.
wasn't clever.
Come on.
Well, that's great. You made up a doctor. All right. Leif, you look like you're done.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's your doctor?
McDreamy.
Dr. McDreamy.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Why? Why?
Just so I can
what are you
look
doing?
into his beautiful eyes
and
as
not
we
be
go over the
scared.
cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's touching. All right. All right. Here we go. Is it also Dr. McDreamy?
No, but
Oh,
close.
okay.
I was gonna say Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, so that like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I could-
Western
on-
reference.
on-
Gaze into her beautiful eyes.
You're on
I
a steam
gaze into-
train headed over a cliff.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if I get to, share that with her, and she's gorgeous and smart and lovely, then we'll go to our deaths together and it'll be
Is
beautiful.
this a Thelma and Louise kind of moment?
Yes, yes.
I like it. All right. Points.
I actually did the assignment.
Yes, good. All right.
So I actually picked someone who could actually save me, which of course would be Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought about that, but I also thought too obvious.
You know, could
Oh, Dr. Obvious.
Dr. Obvious.
Who we know actually lost his medical degree in episode 7 of.
So what would you have Doctor Who do?
Well, I mean, we could probably go back in time and stop this train from ever becoming a runaway train to begin
All
with.
right, I like it.
Yeah.
Brett.
Which season, Doctor? Though that's my question.
Yeah.
Who's your doctor?
7.
Who's my doctor? To be honest with you, I really liked the first modern season.
Christopher Eccleston?
Eccleston, yeah, that's what I was saying. I really liked him. I was sad that he didn't do more than one season. I really liked him.
No, he was great.
All right. Who else?
I mean, Capaldi's my doctor.
Really?
Oh, I
Interesting.
love
In
it.
all seriousness?
yes.
David Tennant is the only
Tennant-
doctor that
Tennant-
Is
matters.
that the one with the
Yes.
scarf and the
Yeah.
Tenet.
puffy?
No.
Easy
The
answer.
scarf would be way back in the
That was
80s.
when I saw like it was like a MTV had like a marathon and I watched like
Sure.
My doctor is
24
and
hours
always
of
will be
Doctor Who.
David Tennant. Like that's I
David
like
Tennant
I
was-
like some of the other ones. But,
David Tennant is my number 2,
He's
but I don't know. There's something
Matt
about
is right up there too.
Yeah. All right, Brett.
the only thing I could think of, and I mean, he probably could be a doctor, but was Dr. Superman. Because I just, for some reason, anytime I see a train going over a cliff, I see Superman stretching
Oh yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
and-
I had
and
that.
doing
I had
it.
that book where you
Yeah.
flip the pages,
Yeah.
like, and you do. Yeah, yeah. All right, just, you reminded me of that, so you get 5 points.
There was a comic book actually where he did get an honorary doctorate from Metropolitan.
5 points for being a nerd. All right, because I dig it so much. All right, next one. You have to write a speech for your dad's 4th wedding to a stripper he met in Reno.
Oh.
What doctor do you want with you? What doctor do you want to help you write a speech for your dad's
Oh, I
4th
got
wedding
this one.
to a stripper he met in Reno?
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Oh, I got a good one for
All
this
right,
one.
all right. Who wants to go first?
You're gonna like this.
I hope so.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
Just 'cause-
sure.
Is everybody? I don't
Yes.
think you have nothing on your panel.
Okay, I'm going.
You know, you don't have to erase doctor every time. Just throwing that out there. I kept doctor each time.
Okay. Go. Go for it.
He's
I wrote
still
it down.
writing. I don't
good.
trust him.
I'm good.
Are you done?
Yep.
Well, first of all, I would go with the guy who probably got him the stripper, Dr. Detroit, my friend.
Oh, that's a
Remember
good
that?
one.
Great
Yes, I
Detroit.
did.
Doctor,
Good one.
Dr. Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Man.
All right. Yeah, Lex, do you remember that also? Doctor? Yeah. I didn't think so.
Dan Aykroyd,
I knew you would
right?
know. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
I knew you'd know that one.
Who else? Who's up?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
I'm
Brett.
ready.
I want to
Let's
prove
see.
that I'm not making up
All
what
right.
I-
All right,
because this is the correct answer, but it's Dr. Gregory House because he would write the most quippy speech.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Good,
Dr.
good, good,
Gregory
good, good. I like
Dr. House MD.
and
All right.
Dr. Gregory House.
Yes, Dr. Gregory House. That's correct. Go ahead.
Dr. Demento.
Dr. Demento.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he'd have a lot of good funny songs.
Yeah.
To go with the.
A lot of good
Do
fun.
you know Dr. Demento?
No, not at all.
Oh, fixture of radio in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Oh,
He helped make Weird Al.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
would just
cool.
play silly,
Yeah.
stupid, dumb songs that, as kids, you just loved.
You know, I'm really proud of you guys. This is literally like the first time you guys just told me what something was that I just wasn't born and didn't know, instead of shamed me for
This
not
is
knowing.
the only venue that we have. like, let's be honest. Like in the real world, we're the ones getting shamed. This is what we have. Let
How
us
dare
have
you
it,
be
please.
too young to know this reference?
Yeah, exactly.
So mine was so I quickly wrote Dr. No.
Dr. No,
You know,
all right, yeah.
because in this situation, I feel like he would come up with some horrible speech, and I would feel vindicated through him. Then also, I thought retroactively Dr. Doom, because you know, there's that too.
I like Dr. No. He'd be petting his cat and giving
Yes.
a terrible, I'm going to. Yeah, all right, good. I like it.
Yeah.
Dr. No did not have a cat.
We got one more?
That was Blofeld.
Blofeld. That's right. That's all right. Yeah.
I mean,
sorry.
I got everything out of my mouth now. Makes me sound more like a nerd.
I guess. I mean, that's the podcast.
All right,
I
here we
guess
go. Here we go. You are in a freestyle rap battle. There is a correct answer.
Oh,
you can just say it.
Well,
just Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
I'm going to tell you this.
Everybody gets
Dre.
5 points.
In
right, there
all
we go.
honesty, this was already written on my lap before you even
I saw
asked
it,
the
I realized.
question.
I saw you just pull it up.
Do
All
we,
right.
you know what you should do? Do that, but it can't be Dr. Dre.
Oh, should I do that?
Yeah, do the same thing, but it cannot
Okay.
be Dr. Dre.
In a freestyle rap battle, it can't be Dr. Dre. We have limited time,
right,
and I want to
all
do
right.
one more after this.
Okay. Okay. This
It cannot be Dr. Dre.
This is
Freestyle
a really,
rap battle.
This is a really
Pick your doctor.
very modern take on this.
Pick your doctor.
All right, you ready?
All right, let's go.
All right, I'll go first. Dr. Kildare.
Dr. Kildare is on
Because
my
you know
list
he
of
can,
doctors.
he can really hang with the youth. Yeah, he's a real
Would you like to explain who Dr. Kildare is
So
to the kids
Dr.
today?
Kildare was a black and white television show from back in the day. Yeah.
You get 5 points because it made me sad. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Dr. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, wow. Wow.
All right, Lex.
Dr. Snoop
I
Dogg.
said Dr. Frankenfooter from.
I like it. That's a good
good.
one. I like that.
Good.
There's got to be. I mean, I can't. I'm drawing a blank, but I think there was other doctor rappers back in the day, but
I'm sure there were.
I could be.
Yeah.
I think
There
there was
were
actually
nurse
another.
rappers, too.
There was another Dr. Dre. Actually, there was a different.
So your answer
My
is the
answer
Dr.
is
Dre,
the other
but not the
Dr.
one
Dre.
we're thinking
the
of.
other Dr. Dre is my answer.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
finally, to round out the game, last question is: you find yourself locked in a room, handcuffed to a pipe with a dead body on the floor, and it's not Carrie Ellis that his doctor. Who's the other doctor in the room, or who's the other doctor in the room?
The other doctor in the room?
Yes, it's not Carrie Ellis's doctor. It's a different doctor who's chained to the other thing. Should I throw out some of the doctors that we didn't use while we're
No,
I'm just like
Just say.
Dr. Kilroy. Okay,
Isn't that right?
Oh yeah.
is that what do you mean?
That's Mr. Roboto. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Dr. Kilroy.
Kilroy.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
All right. So some of the doctors, some doctors we didn't use were like Dr. Hawkeye Pierce, Dr.
You're
Frankenstein.
killing me. I haven't written. You just took
man.
one of the ones I was going to use.
Not
Dr.
too bad.
Mash.
If you use any of them, you've lost.
Dr. Mash.
Dr.
Oh,
Mash.
that's the one
there
I
we go.
was
That was
freaking A.
All right. Quick.
Dr.
Right,
Mash, Dr. Mash.
Right. Let's
Dr.
go.
Frankenstein.
Let me-
No, that's my answer for this one because that's a good one.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
it?
No.
I just
not
said it,
really.
but yeah, sure.
You didn't say it.
I did.
No, Dr. Frankenstein is my final answer.
All right, Dr. Frankenstein, really 5 points for fighting for it.
I have Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein for
Yes.
Brett. I like
Yes,
it. And
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown, I love
Ooh.
it. Yes.
that's
All
a
right.
good one.
That's a good one. And Travis.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I want to change my answer.
ahead, yes.
Doc Holiday.
Doc
Oh,
Holiday.
yeah. That would have been a train
right.
one, too. That would have been a
Yeah.
good
That would
one.
have been good for the train, yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. All right.
I'm using my Dr. Tarmanian, who was a doctor that I actually had, and I always thought was really creepy. I don't
This
think
is
he's
your
around
personal
anymore, so
doctor.
I think I'm okay to say this. And it's not like he's ever going to see this, but I always thought maybe you were a serial killer. So Dr. Tarmanian.
But not that Dr. Tarmanian. A
No,
different
it's a
doctor.
different. This is a
This is a
If
fictional
you're
doctor.
Yeah,
watching
this
this, Dr. Tarmanian,
Yeah.
not you. It's a different one.
It's a fictional Dr. Tarmanian. Prank caller.
All right.
Oh, my God.
That's the
We're
game.
done. That was
That's
the end
the
of the game.
All right.
And nobody said Doogie Howser. Interesting.
Oh,
All right.
That's interesting.
Guys, it is time
was too
to,
topical.
to name the most winner of everything. And right now, I can tell you. Sorry, I'm going to be next to my mic and do it. In third place, with 105 points, is Leif Gantvoort, who did a great job. Over 100. You broke a century.
Congratulations.
thank
You
you
actually made
so
it onto
much.
the podium.
In
Thank you.
second
Thank
place, with a tie at 125 points, is Brett Sheridan and Alexa Cappiello.
Oh, my goodness.
Very good, Brad. Very good.
And in a squeaking out the win, despite my best efforts, with 130 points, Travis Oates.
Feels like it's been forever since I've won.
It has been forever since you won.
All right. And All right, Travis. So congratulations. You are the most winner of everything. What are you going to do with your title?
Well, I'm probably going to put it on my mantle with all my other awards that I've won over the years. So this one.
Yeah, hold on. It's really heavy. Let me get it. Let me get it for you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's make sure there's room.
That's going to look so nice up there.
It will. And because Travis won, we also, one of our fans won. And the fan who won is at Fable Factor, who on our recent trailer video wrote, liked, subscribed, let's go.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
guy.
That's good
I like that
advice.
one. It is. It's great advice because you should like, subscribe, and
Let's go.
let's go. Yeah, let's do some more of these. Thank you so much for playing with us. For Lex Cappiello, Leif Gantvoort, Brett Sheridan, Travis Oates, and I'm Dan Billet, your host today. Thank you so much for joining us. And just remember, everything's a game. God damn it.
Not one time did you throw it to him and have him do it correctly.
I'll get you a button, Dan. I'll get you a button.
Yeah, you need your own button.
Yeah,
Everybody needs their own button.
Buttons
All
for everyone.
Button. Who's got the button?
All right.
That's it, guys. And that's all she wrote.
Good job, Dan.
Oh, thanks.
It was really fun.
That was fun. Good.